Hey, welcome back to Give It a Shot. And this particular episode is kind of interesting because, I've always thought, when people talk about dark beers, a lot of people think of Guinness. And so is Guinness the epitome of stout, or, it says Draught on the can. I think that is just the Irish way of saying stout or whatever. So before us is half of my glass is one of these has Guinness, and one of them has the stout, and we cannot tell which one is which.
Yeah, we didn't pour these, so we don't know. And honestly, I thought you'd be able to see the difference in it, like the foam color or whatnot. But yeah,
and regardless of how these cans are positioned, it doesn't represent that this is this one or this is this one. It's random.
Right now, we have no idea.
So we're going to drink them and then describe what we like about it or whatever. And at the end, Sandy will reveal which one she poured into which, because we don't know.
Yeah.
So this is basically a blind taste test. So one of them is Guinness, one of them is Murphy Stout. So we're trying to see, hey, is maybe Murphy Stout holds up to Guinness, but we don't know because if I knew what it was, I might say, yeah, this is, I love my Guinness or I hate Guinness. And if somebody said, well, it's not Guinness, it's Murphy Stout. So let's
dig in here. And this one, I don't think we have not.
No, we haven't tried this one.
So 1856. Wow. So.
I think Guinness is older.
Yeah, I think Guinness is like over 300 years.
Yeah, I think it says on here 1759 on here.
So yeah, well, it's older. It's older. Okay. What do you want to start with first? Do we want to do the greens or the reds?
let's do a green.
Just do the greens first. Okay.
Okay. So let's give it the smell.
Smells nice, rich and dark.
Yeah, it does.
It looks nice, rich and dark.
So obviously these both had the nitrogen widget inside the can, so we can't tell the difference by the head. They all have that nice super duper creamy head on there.
So
all right, let's give it a taste.
Ooh, that does look good. All right, let's do this.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's nice and.
To me that has that familiar Guinness taste, but this could be the Murphy Stout doing that. I'm not sure.
It does have the nice rich Guinness taste that it does, but it has a slight hint of the aftertaste. It's a little bit tingy.
Yeah. It's almost
kind of like not banana peels, but like citrus pills.
Mm-hmm.
Taste.
Yeah, there is a little bit of that in there.
So I'm thinking this might be the Murphys.
I think it might be the Murphys. This to me. This just screams Guinness, but I like it.
It's not bad.
Okay, so maybe we should have a pretzel in between beers.
Yeah. Oh, between beers?
Well, yeah, because if we taste this one, with the new cleansed palate with the pretzel, maybe. Schneider's. Schneider's of Hanover. Schneider's, baby.
Of Hanover.
Which I think is in Pennsylvania.
Yeah?
Hanover is a town and city in Pennsylvania. I always thought it was England or something. Oh well.
My geography is bad. Bad. Okay. Now it's time for red.
Red. Too bad you didn't have this.
Oh, that is nice.
Red versus blue. Now, to me, that smells the same.
I was the one that did colors. Mm-hmm. This smells a little bit more creamier.
Think so?
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking this is Guinness.
You think that one's Guinness?
I think this is Guinness, yeah.
Let's give her a taste.
Right.
So, I saw you swirl that. It looks the same.
Yeah.
The typical creamy head that the nitrogen widget gives you.
Yeah. That screams Guinness.
That tastes like Guinness too.
Yeah. That screams Guinness. That is nice and smooth. There's no aftertaste to it. It's just a nice smooth taste.
Is nice. It is very smooth, but I'm going to guess that it's Murphy's.
Yeah.
So I like this for the same reasons you said. It's more smooth. There is no aftertaste. but I think this one is Guinness, because Guinness to me has a little bit of bitterness to it. It is more of a, I don't know, a stouty beer. I think this is less quality. I could be wrong. I mean, if this is the Guinness, that's funny. But I think that this is wonderful. I would buy it. I like drinking it.
Yeah.
But I think it's the Murphy's, because I think this tastes more like the Guinness.
I think it is a Guinness because it is nice, rich, and smooth. There's no little after defects that they haven't quite figured out yet. Even though they've been working on it for a while, Murphy's. I think Guinness has a little bit better.
Brewed and canned by Scottish and Newcastle, UK, LT, 2 to 4 Broadway Park. Well, that's the address. So Murphy Stout has been brewed to the same unique recipe since 1856. The ingenious floating draught flow system in the can. So we're talking about the little widget in there. Gives you the creamy head draught style Murphy's from the can. Okay.
So, I do believe, the green is the Murphy's.
You think the green is Murphy's?
I think the green is Murphy's. I think the red, one we just had, is the Guinness. That's what I think.
I think it's the other way around.
You can see the other way around.
So Sandy, can you do the reveal?
The reveal.
The green is Guinness.
This is Guinness.
Red is Murphy's.
Yeah, you're right. I was wrong. I was so wrong.
So, but it sounds like
It's Guinness.
so it sounds like you like Murphy Stout.
I like it better than Guinness.
Okay. Well, that's what this whole thing was about. I could tell the difference between the two, barely. But you know what? I even said that I think this is smooth and doesn't have a bitter aftertaste. Very, very fun to drink. So,
And then,
if you're kind of sensitive to, sensitive to a bitterness, I mean, Guinness is not very bitter, but this is less bitter than Guinness. So you might serve yourself well by getting yourself a Murphy Stout.
I think it's smoother. Because the Guinness, good and in all its glory, still has that teeny aftertaste to it, which actually might be what people like about it.
Yeah, but it's something that it's familiar. So as soon as I taste it, I knew it was Guinness.
Yeah.
So whatever Murphy's does, they're lacking an ingredient that Guinness has. Whatever their recipe is to make Guinness is not in the
process
Murphy's.
that they do.
It's not in the Murphy's.
It's not as dark either.
And I think it's about the same. Yeah, it's about the same. They look identical. The lacing is about the same.
I like the Murphy's. Murphy has a really good, nice
And it was about 20 cents cheaper.
taste to it. Really?
Yeah.
I was right, baby. I win.
All right.
So that's what we thought. What would you give Murphy as a score?
Well, that's a good question. I wasn't prepared to grade them because so this is our second visit to Guinness.
Yeah.
And
on the show.
and I loved me some Guinness. I gave it back then. I gave it I gave it an 8. But but that was like the most amazing beer I had ever had, and I was reserved. I should have given it a 10 because I kept comparing all the other beers to Guinness, and I've drank plenty of Guinness since. Love it. I like Guinness. So really, Guinness would be like if there was my top 10 beers, Guinness is right up there in the top 10 because I could start the night off with a Guinness and then drink other beers. This is I could do a Guinness. But you know what? I would give the Murphy's Stout. If I was to give Guinness a 9, this is right behind it, like an 8.5.
Yeah. And when I did it, we did Guinness, I think I gave Guinness, a 7?
Yeah, it was pretty high, pretty
It was
good.
like a 7 or something like
For
that.
the most part, you enjoyed Guinness.
Oh, I do enjoy it. I thought it was really smooth and whatnot, but I think Murphy's is smoother. So I really enjoyed the Murphy's. So if I had to give Murphy a number, I'd give him an great.
So it's really, so it's kind of an unsuspected, joy that we didn't really
And
expect
for
it to be
me,
good.
I'm not much into my roasted dark beers or anything like that. But
I think your
the
palate
Murphy's-
is I think your palate is evolving into the appreciation of some of these darker beers, though.
Mhm.
Because you're starting to get a lot of give a lot of these some nice scores.
Yeah, it's definitely decent. Definitely decent.
So 8 for you would give it an 8. I give it an 8.
give it an 8.
That's good.
You still enjoy it more than I did, but yeah, I still enjoy it.
Yeah. So that's definitely a recommendation. If you see Murphy's Stout on the shelf and it's $2 for the can, it's probably worth it.
Or if you want a Guinness, but you want to, just want to try something different, hey, go with the Murphy.
One thing I'm not sure of, and maybe you guys could leave a comment. Really, guys, I really don't get it. What's the difference? This says Guinness Draught, and this says Murphy's Stout. Is it not the same thing? Is it completely different? I mean, they taste pretty much the same. What's the deal? I don't know. Let me know if somebody knows the answer.
Please.
All right, and then if you like what you saw, please, if this is on Facebook, like. If it's on YouTube, like.
Or share.
What it is
Or
on
favorite.
YouTube, like it and share it. And right here, between my hands, it's going to say subscribe. Click there if you're not subscribed already. Click right there, right there, right there. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Give it a shot. Now you know a little bit more about Guinness and Murphy's and what we think about it. And I think you should go get some. And we'll see you again next week. Thanks for watching. Later.